Hey everyone, welcome to this video. In this one, we're going to be showing you how to run the game Shadow Man from Acclaim for the PC. This game came out in 1999. Now, there had been several HD packs made for it starting from 2013. The last one that I used was back from 2015. There was one released in 2022, which is the last one that was made. And the maker of this did say that's going to be the final update. So I have not run that one. So I'm going to go ahead and run that now and see how it looks. Before I do run that one though, what I'm going to do is run the original game. And this is the GOG version. Now, keep in mind this HD texture pack will work with the original disc. It will work with the Steam version and also the GOG version, as it does put the textures in the data folder. Now, word of caution, if you do have the original disc itself, the original PC version, you're going to want to install the demo first. And once the demo is installed, you're going to want to go ahead and install from the from the disk, from the CD image. And you're going to put that in the same location and this as a demo. Then the game should work for you. So what I'm going to do here real quick is just go ahead and launch the game, the stock version from GOG. So we can notice the difference once the HD texture pack is installed. So I'm going to go ahead and just run this at 1920 by 1080p. So we'll go ahead and launch this. We'll run it a little bit. That way you can get the feel of the difference from the, the stock textures versus the HD pack.
I hate this shit. Just a pawn in Nettie's master plan. She moves me in mysterious ways, and brother, sometimes she really does move me. Can't do nothing about it since, nice as you please, she knitted my ribs into the mask of shadows. I got nothing left anyways. It's my fault Luke's dead, and Mom and Pop too. I deserve everything I get. Every bad thing that comes my way. Can't live, can't die. Deadside's the perfect hood for me. A nowhere place. The asshole of the universe.
All right, guys. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and play this to the spot where he meets up with Nettie at the church, and that way you can get a feeling for how the graphics look stock versus HD.
Now where the hell is that church?
Now, if you're running the game on the Xbox controller, the default settings for me, at least, they set the
Damn.
Y button as the jump button. So go ahead and use that to jump around. And also I did turn up the brightness on this to 50%. Your system may vary, so it all depends on, how yours looks. So if it does look dark for you, just go ahead and, mess around with the brightness settings. So we're almost to that spot. So there's the church building.
Made it. Nettie?
Hey there, Mike. Glad you could make it.
How could I refuse your offer? How could I ever refuse you, Agneta?
You can't. I'm simply irresistible. I hope you read the file I gave you and read it real well. Between the lines, you'll find the signs.
You got my stuff?
Come on in, honey.
You know, on the way over here, I got to thinking about these dark souls. If they're so damn dangerous, why didn't the ancients just destroy them?
Because that's impossible. Their power is their immortality. If evil ever manages to implant these immortal souls into its monstrous slaves, can you imagine the carnage an immortal, unbeatable army would bring to the earth? That's apocalypse, Shadow Man. That's the end.
Okay, so I really gotta get to the Dark Souls before the bad guy. I understand that, but where do I find him?
In Govi, each Govi has been sealed by the most powerful voodoo.
Alright, so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and install the HD pack, and we'll jump back in here and see the difference in the graphics. Alright, so let's go ahead and follow that link that I posted for you on the description. So we're going to go ahead and follow that. We're going to go to this website right here. As you can see, there are, different files on here from when he started it back in 2013. Like I said, the last one that I used was the 2015 version. So this is going to be my first shot at using this newer one. So just go ahead and click on here. You're going to download that texture. It is a hefty size, so that's 4.37 gigabytes. So go ahead and download that. Once you get that downloaded, I'll go to the folder that has it and, just extract it to that folder. And we're going to go ahead and jump in there right now. So make it easier for yourself. Just make two folders, one with the file and then one with the location of the game. And then once you have those, you can just go ahead and slide the data folder to the. There we go. So go into the data folder, or don't go into the data folder. Just copy the data folder. If you originally, had the game already installed, just go ahead. You can make a backup of your data folder just to play it safe. But once you're done, like I said, basically copy that folder and go ahead and paste it into the original game. And that may take a little bit to do since it is a big file. Alright, so the files have now finished copying over to the game location. If you do get the message, that it's telling you to overwrite the files, go ahead and accept that. Click OK, and it'll overwrite the old files with the new ones. Once that's done, we're going to want to double click on the D3D config utility. So we're going to go double click on that. And for the purpose of this video, we'll keep it at 1920 by 1080. And like I said, for me, I had to turn the brightness up a little bit because it was dark. That's going to be, system specific. So you may or may not need to do that. If it is dark, just go ahead and turn that up. And then if you hit advanced, you'll have these other added options on here. As far as dithering VSync, you do want to check that. According to the notes, the game will not work properly if VSync is not turned on. And you do want to check use HQ textures. Then you have the option of turning triple buffering on or off. So once you've chosen your options here, go ahead and click OK. And then just go ahead and click play, and we should show you the graphic improvements on there.
For many thousands of years, the
Alright, so let's go ahead and just hit new adventure, and we're gonna take a look at the graphical changes here.
I hate this shit. Just a pawn in Nettie's master plan. She moves me in mysterious ways, and brother, sometimes she really does.
As you can see, nice improvement on here. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the same thing as we did earlier. We're gonna play it up to this part where he meets Nettie at the church.
I got nothing left anyways. It's my fault.
So we'll bypass that
Now, where the hell is
cutscene.
that church?
And as you can see, the graphics are way better right now. Got more detail, crispness looks better. Even the floor looks nice.
made it. Nettie?
Hey there, Mike. Glad you could make it.
How could I refuse your offer? How could I ever refuse you, Agneta?
You can't. I'm simply irresistible. I hope you read the file I gave you and read it real well. Between the lines, you'll find the signs.
You got my stuff?
Come on in, honey.
You know, on the way over here, I got to thinking about these dark souls. If they're so damn dangerous, why didn't the ancients just destroy them?
Because that's impossible. Their power is their immortality. If evil ever manages to implant these immortal souls into its monstrous slaves, can you imagine the carnage an immortal, unbeatable army would bring to the earth?
All right, so you can see there is a big time difference in the texture, so
Mike,
those do
there's
look
no
better.
time to waste. Use Luke's bear and
So we'll go ahead and call this a done video here.
go dead side.
So hopefully this will help you guys. If you did make use of it, go ahead and please hit that thumbs up on the section on the YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and we will catch you guys on the next video. Have a great day.